and welcome to an Organized Chaos podcast. My name is Bobby Quarters. Chaos is here with me.
Hey.
Hey. So, we're here to talk about some movies, music, whatever else crosses our mind. But here is also the home of the most unbiased, genuine thoughts. We're not going to do anything just to say it, just to make money off of it, because we don't make a lot of money off this. In fact, we don't make anything. We just give our opinions. And our opinions are free and unsolicited, but they're not hateful ones. That is the important thing.
Yes.
But also, while you're here, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, that is Bobby Quarters, the podcast channel, Organized Chaos Podcast, and Chaos's channel while you're at it. So thank you for watching, and do enjoy.
The luck of the Irish.
I did my job.
Is being packed and shipped to a little town in South Dakota.
The game will begin
They're coming. They're coming. Oh my God.
in 5, 4, 3, 2. Do you have any questions?
Can I have a cigarette?
Whose luck may have just run out.
The heads of the council families will try to kill you and your sister. Whoever does wins the high seat and controls everything.
Everything?
The world.
You're telling me you didn't know your fiance was in a devil cult?
Listen, if you don't do exactly what I say, we are going to die.
I feel liberated, over-medicated.
I hope you can walk because I'm not carrying you.
My ear! He got my ear!
You got the back door, right?
So it begins.
Oh, man.
It was already there, what you want, I can tell by the look on your...
Saw or shovel?
We gotta stop the bleeding. Look at it's in the cabinets.
Toward the basement, toward the basement.
We're like really scared. Hello? I need the police. This is an emergency.
Party
Leprechaun.
It's out. It's out of the crate.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Yes.
Yes, the
We're
fucking
doing it
thing
live.
sucks.
We're
Yes.
doing it live.
Yes.
And as always, this week we are watching Ready or Not 2, Here I Come, Daredevil Born Again, Leprechaun, which is actually a really long name for one long movie, as you can tell from
Yes,
the trailer.
it was an incredibly long
I like how you said, as always, like we're just watching these
That's-
same movies
yes.
over
We
and
watch
over
that same
again
movie every week. Yes. As always.
My weekly Leprechaun rewatch.
So listen, I mean, you might be a bit more confused if you're listening to it. Like in the beginning, try to avoid copyright. I just did a remix of all the trailers and tried to slice them together in a way that makes somewhat sense, and it's kind of goofy. I think
it is kind of silly. I like it though.
Yeah.
And I didn't get the email this time, so all
the
things are
stream
good.
stayed up. It's amazing.
It did. It's amazing. It's awesome.
But yes, we are covering all those, but of course each one of them individually, which is I guess quite a bit more boring, but how you guys doing?
I'm doing all right. Doing all right.
Oh yes, and we do have an Ash. What's your name again?
Asteroid.
Yeah.
One Asteroid Destroyer.
She just broke into the place and said, "I'm doing the podcast with you," and it's like, okay, don't hurt me. Okay, don't hurt me. No, of course it's my daughter Ashleen Destroyer. I don't know why we gave the male name Destroyer, but it is what it is. Yeah,
Family name. Family name.
Yeah, family. Yeah, but yeah, she actually sat down and watched everything with us, including just the fine art that is Leprechaun, which I've never actually sat down and watched before. So that was fun because that is definitely a movie that was made, and
it's such a real film.
It is such a real movie,
and it also features Jennifer Aniston's original nose.
Yeah. You know what? I feel like we're kind of going into it. Let's go ahead and dive right into.
Let's get into this. Yes.
So,
Probably
Leprechaun,
my
1992.
Fourth favorite of the horror icon person genre.
Yeah.
I really wouldn't call this a slasher movie, but like, I don't know. It kind of is and it kind of isn't.
Are you trying to get in for the vertical view?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is here for the vertical view. I can't really control the camera on the vertical view at all. I have a little bit of control on the main view, but like that vertical view, it's whatever it is. I would completely reorganize the vertical view if I had any.
Hey, at least I'm covered by chat in the vertical view, so I'm just happy I didn't get home in time to set up. So
I think that's absolutely bizarre that vertical view just covers you up in chat, and it's like, can we not just let me reorganize it? There's plenty of empty space here, like above and below the screen that we could use.
Yeah, there's like we could even move it up, and we could be below the shared window screen and let the chat occupy all that space. But no, just to hell with your co-host, I guess.
Mm-hmm. But I think bringing us back to the movie, this movie really brought a huge question being asked, which was, when are Warwick Davis and Jennifer Aniston gonna be in a movie together? And it's like,
and it was 1993.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't sure. Like, I was seeing it's 93 and 92, so I don't know the exact date, but yeah, early 90s, guys. And this cover here, what the fuck?
That's called
blur did they go on fucking Jennifer?
That's called capitalizing on a major television star.
But like, they blur her
for the
to be
high definition,
unrecognizable.
yeah, that's a bad render.
Yeah.
She looks like she's like not a real person.
Yeah, she looks.
It looks like a PlayStation
completely
1.
Just go straight to the beginning. Okay. Who thought when I hit back it went to the fucking beginning? Okay, fine. We won't do my recent searches.
ASAP Rocky was a recent search of yours?
No,
Step
no, that's what I
Brothers?
was saying. It's not doing my recent
I don't
searches.
know why ASAP Rocky came up when you had written in Lep. Though.
Yeah.
Like I.
Oh, Lep. You
Search
obviously
is
want
broken.
ASAP Rocky.
Reasons. That's why.
Yeah. But so we sat down and we watched the original Leprechaun. Warwick Davis gets his chore as a
Oh wait. What is that? What is that 4 feature with a pumpkin head?
Oh, I didn't even notice. I was flipping past him so fast.
It was one of the first ones, so you'd have to go.
Okay,
back.
that's the first 3.
Yeah,
Pumpkinhead 2,
Wishmaster 1 and 2.
Wishmaster 2. So we don't get to have Pumpkinhead 1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm so sad. I didn't get to watch Pumpkinhead 1.
See, this is the 4 that we should.
Yeah.
You should.
Well, I also have to admit, I also
Because-
love the fact that it's
Had a soul.
Leprechaun 5 in the hood, and then Leprechaun 6 back to the hood.
Well, yeah, because he went to the hood, and now he went back.
They
to
had to
the
go
hood.
back, yeah.
But what I love about 4 is that it is in no way, shape, or form aliens.
Oh, okay, excellent.
Like
Leprechaun
it is
4
absolutely
in space.
no way, shape, or form aliens.
I'm sure.
Oh,
You
it's-
hear that?
it-
It's
it-
not
it-
aliens at all.
Not aliens.
Yeah, they don't send a group of space marines to investigate this anomaly out in space.
Yeah, that does sound
That is
bad.
not
Marines?
aliens.
Space?
Yes, the space marines.
Sounds made up to me. I don't know.
But anyways,
No, it's the Space Force.
Warwick Davis gets to be the scary monster.
I was really surprised when they just opened up with the Leprechaun. Like,
Yeah, no,
thought
I
we'd
was
lead
expecting
into
him to
that a
hold
bit
back.
more.
Like Leprechaun's literally the
A little
first
bit,
character
Chris.
you see here. Yeah.
A little bit, Chris. They do.
Mm.
Just a touch.
Oh, 5 and 6 get a little racist. I
Yeah,
wouldn't know.
but,
I've
like-
only seen one. So
But like not in the sense of like, that old timey Disney style racist, but
Oh,
just
God.
in early 2000s racist.
Ew.
Yeah.
Mm.
I've seen films from the early 2000s before. It gets bad.
Mm. But yeah, Leprechaun, like the Leprechaun is here immediately with his pot of gold. And then it cuts to like a dude who apparently took his pot of gold and then
And is drinking whiskey out of a limo.
yeah, and then he's apparently kidnapped the Leprechaun and
I'm really into the way that he wards him off a 4-leaf clover, by the way.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was
yeah.
laughing so hard when he whipped out the 4-leaf clover.
no, so the Leprechaun breaks out, goes for his pot of gold, kills the guy's wife, but then he's not quite able to get the upper hand on the guy because he has a 4-leaf clover that wards him off.
And him just placing it on the crate, and that just keeps him in
Yeah.
there.
No,
like,
no,
"Take
he
that
puts
4-leaf
the
clover off the
crate
crate."
on, then he nails 3 nails into the crate, not 4 as you would do at least, but no,
seemingly-
3 in random spots too, like 1 in the corner, then like 2 on random spots on the side. Best job ever, by the way. Just nailed it.
The 4-leaf clover did all the work.
Then yeah, 4-leaf clover on the top, and that apparently kept him locked up for 10 years. In case you're wondering, we're not too far from the huge plot of this movie, because the huge plot of this movie is essentially kids from out of town go into a house with a leprechaun and are terrorized by the leprechaun.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it. Like the guy eats one of the gold coins.
Yeah.
Literally,
Yes.
I
Which
was
is
like, what
and
is-
was this really dumb joke, but also a major plot point.
Yes.
Listen, listen, I do believe this won the Academy Award.
for best movie ever.
Yes, it definitely did. Yeah, listen, man, you might be thinking I'm
Oh, yes.
yeah,
I
yeah.
can't even see it, but that's the 4-leaf clover.
Oh God. Listen, man, you might be thinking that I'm saying this is a bad movie, and yeah, no, it kind of is, but like this is a ton of fun too.
Yeah.
Like this is so dumb it's impossible.
Yes.
There's a lot of charm to this movie when you're watching it. Like I get the sense people are having fun making this. There's like, you know, the actors are giving it their all, but like nothing comes off as serious. Yeah.
Little girls shouldn't go looking
Yeah,
for
of course,
four-leaf clovers.
Jennifer Aniston really early in her career.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of shots of her. Okay. But yeah, yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie for what it was, which is just a really dumb horror movie with a leprechaun as the villain being played by Warwick Davis. I'm always down for Warwick Davis in most anything. So I enjoyed this. What are your guys' thoughts?
I mean, like, listen, it wasn't like high art or anything, but listen. The guy took out the 4-leaf clover and started like scaring him away with it, and I was like, "This is great, actually."
Yeah.
I mean, you know, there are things that I don't really like about it a whole lot, but like,
I mean, is it a good movie? Not really, but is it fun? Yeah.
it gets very fun.
Bobby, but what are your thoughts?
Well, I picked it, and
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is like a tradition. Every March, I'll at least try to watch one Leprechaun movie, at least around St. Patrick's Day. But yeah, this is great. This, I mean, it's good, cheesy fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
if
well,
you're
like Chris
if you're
just said,
looking to-
this is bad, but it is not the worst in the series. That
Oh,
goes
no.
to 2, or probably 3.
Mhm.
3, I think, is probably the worst in the series.
Well, I mean, yeah, like it's impossible to deny the charm of this movie. At no point am I scared. You know, I love Warwick Davis. At no point am I scared. But he's obviously also just having fun too.
Sorry,
go ahead.
I just remembered that he takes out a pogo stick and jumps on a guy.
Yes, he does. Oh my god, that was magical.
And he sings a song about it too.
That was so magical.
Took out the pogo stick, and I was like, "Are they really gonna do it?" And then they did.
I also loved when he got his bag of gold, and then you literally just sitting across the room from me go, "Oh, I bet you there's one missing, and he's gonna have to go back after them." And that was literally what happened. It's like, yeah.
That's just the tip of the iceberg, Chris. I've unleashed some other really bad ones on here.
The Hogan verse was kind of fun. They're bad movies. Suburban Commando is kind of borderline so bad. It's good, but yeah,
that gets a pass because of Christopher Walken.
Well, not Christopher.
Or not
Walken,
Christopher Walken,
Lloyd.
but Christopher Lloyd. Yeah.
Yeah, Christopher
God,
Lloyd.
could you imagine Christopher
amazing.
Walken and Hulk Hogan in the same movie?
Oh my god! Can you imagine Christopher Walken, Christopher Lloyd, and Hulk Hogan in the same movie?
Walken just being Walken.
Yeah.
Walking around.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, this.
With Alien.
Yeah, Leprechaun is such one of those movies. Like, if you're looking for like a great classic horror movie, you're going in the wrong place. But if you're looking for dumb fun,
yes,
this is it. I'll be honest, I don't really care about any of the characters that are getting victimized by the Leprechaun. I'm just, waiting for it to happen. Does Jennifer Aniston ever wear pants in this, or does she just wear a variety of
she just wears she's wearing pants there. They're shorts, but they're denim. No, I don't think so. I think that she had to be the final girl damsel.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, to be fair, in that weather, it does look like shorts.
True. Although I noticed the guys are pretty much all wearing pants.
Yeah, and in a way, they look weirder than her because of that.
True. Oh my god. Okay, we do gotta talk about that. So there's this thing set up with the truck where it looks like he's turning the key, but he's not quite turning the key long enough for the vehicle to completely turn over, so it's not starting. And it's I don't know, hold it for a second longer and see if it starts. You haven't actually hit an issue yet. But the kid will go under the hood and shake wires under there, and then it will start. Why does that work? Whatever.
Plot convenience.
Yeah. But obviously that comes up later. It's I don't know. Could he maybe just hold the key in there for a second longer rather than have the kid risk his life? No. Okay. But yeah, this is a movie. And in case you're wondering, yeah, we've kind of gone over the entire plot. We've kind of FYI, I'm trying to remember. Most of the characters survive, don't they? Most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a zero kill count here, but it's not a high kill count at all.
Pogo stick guy.
Yeah, pogo stick guy. That was
The old
sad.
couple in the
But
beginning.
fucking epic. Yeah.
Yeah, the old couple in the beginning, and
Let's say though, Dan didn't die. It was the, or did he technically? Did he die later? Is the question. Because obviously his wife died at the beginning.
yeah, I think they both did.
He died. I'm pretty sure he died. Yeah.
I thought it was.
He was
at the
having a
very
stroke.
least
Yeah.
Implied.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the pogo stick death was probably the best. But oh my god, that was brilliant.
I was like,
and there are lots of dead bodies that pop up later, although you don't really see them get killed. But yeah, our main cast does all right. FYI, it sucks. It sucks, but in the good ways, Chris. In the ways in the fun ways.
Listen, you watch a lot of movies, and sometimes you just have to have an appreciation for a specific variety of trash.
Yes. I mean, this is absolutely great trash. I enjoyed it thoroughly. And we've already, seriously, we've talked about the entire fucking plot. It is so thin in this movie, it's ridiculous. Anything you guys want to add, or shall we go?
I can't wait for next March so we can move into 2.
Ooh, yeah. Need to time it a bit more so we get closer to St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should definitely do more of these. I'm down. That's right. He drove this little toy car and he got pulled over, and I'm like, fucking yes, let's do this. Oh god, this movie is a trip.
Yeah.
Anything else, or shall we move on to Daredevil or Ready or Not? I'm not even that big.
We can move on to Ready or Not. Okay,
Ready or Not. All right, so we just came from the theater watching this. I really enjoyed the first one, and I really enjoyed this one, and I kind of actually appreciate what they do with the story of this one, because after watching the first one, I'm like, okay, that was fun. How do you sequel this?
Yeah. And I will say, I do think in a lot of ways, plot-wise, it is sort of like it does definitely follow the main plot of the original to an extent.
Yes.
But I think that there are some new things that they did with it that I appreciated. One thing that I in particular liked about this, which I was thinking about when I was watching the first Ready or Not, was, they were all going after her because they were like, oh no, we're all gonna die if we don't kill her, And it makes sense as a motive, but I thought it would have been more poignant from a storytelling perspective if it was less for because they didn't want everyone to die, and more for personal gain. And that's kind of part of what this brings here that I thought was kind of interesting, because they're going for the power because they want to be.
Well.
Yeah.
We'll break down the plot a little bit here, because this
I'm jumping the gun a little bit.
The plot, the plot in the first one works, but this one definitely has a bit more of a plot. So this one pretty much follows up almost immediately after the first one. She's in the ambulance after the events of the first movie, and essentially what we find out is that there's this huge group of rich people, and they've all made a deal with Satan, and kind of introduces its new theme. I feel like in the first one you could absolutely make the argument that the theme is kind of rich people are weird, and then this one kind of takes it to the next level and just says no, rich people are fucking evil. And this one also kind of establishes it's fucking all of them, which is I can get behind that. But the plot line picks up. So she survived playing hide and seek against the first family, which is something that rarely happens. Getting the hide and seek card is really rare, but the person actually surviving it is super rare. But they do have protocols that must be followed if somebody survives, and the protocols are, if someone survives, then the head of the head seat is up for grabs. The head seat is pretty much the person in charge of all the other rich people who kind of controls the world. It goes up to grabs, and it's again going to be a game of hide and seek with the survivor of the last group going up against all the other rich people who want that seat. If she survives again, she becomes the head of the whole rich cabal. Or if somebody kills her, then they become the head of the rich cabal. And there's also new rules added. So, like, if they accidentally kill one of the other family members, they die. Oh, and something I actually appreciate. So, like, we see all these people blow up at the end of the first one. And it's almost like, holy shit, they're blowing up. It's wild. This wild thing introduced at the end. And this one goes, okay, we're just going to be blowing up people sporadically throughout the movie. Maybe not sporadically. It is set up, but like people are just randomly blowing up throughout this movie, which I really enjoyed. They're all rich dicks too. Yeah.
That was pretty entertaining.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that. And yeah, there's actually some people I thought would have bigger roles that didn't really have huge roles. Like I want to say his name is Kevin Durant. He was at Horror Hound a couple years ago, or I don't even, it might have just been last year now I think about it. But
yeah, he was a couple years ago.
He was the blonde haired like assassin right at the beginning.
Oh, was he the guy
who got high on cocaine?
Yeah,
and he's instantly trying to kill her.
And
then
from what I understand, is a very nice guy too.
Oh yeah, no. He vibes like a really nice guy too.
Was he one of the people that I asked questions to one time?
You might have,
Maybe.
yeah. I mean,
I thought he came up and I was like, I feel like I asked this guy a question at a convention once.
Yeah, no, I mean,
couldn't
yeah, you
explain
might
it.
have, yeah. Like I know, like lots of people have commented on how he looks like Elon Musk, and he has come out and said, I will love to play Elon Musk in a movie, but only if it's like an honest telling of his story, because I want him depicted as the piece of shit he is.
I mean, that honestly, like,
I'm sure I'm paraphrasing, but that's essentially it. Yeah.
I really appreciate him taking that like a sport, because I would not enjoy it if someone told me I looked like him.
Yeah. Hey man, you're an actor. That's an easy job you can get, man. But yeah, he fun fact, by the time this scene happens in the movie, he's dead because he jumped the gun and tried to kill her early, and he like blew up immediately. I think it's the first blow up death we get in this movie might be him.
Yeah, I believe so.
And yeah, apparently his whole family died because he tried to get the jump on the whole game.
Yep.
Which was wild. But this is all the rich people that have to compete to kill her and become head of the family. Sarah Michelle Gellar and her brother are like the head ones who were they are the daughter and son of the person who was the previous head of all the rich people. And there's this loving scene where they kill their father, played by David Cronenberg. So he doesn't have to compete and they can compete, which is such a sweet moment, you know?
Yeah.
It's Cronenberg.
It's heartwarming.
It's a very Cronenberg thing to do.
True. But yeah, and Elijah Wood's kind of like the game master. I did like him in this movie. He's just like he's just very matter of fact about this whole fucked up deal of Satan these rich people have.
Also, I noticed in the credits he's never named. He was just credited as the lawyer.
That makes sense. Yeah,
I kind of like it that way.
Yeah,
don't give him a name.
Yeah, he's the lawyer, and you don't fuck with him. He is Satan's lawyer. Okay. I mean, heck, spoiler alert, he's one of the few people who survives this. I
just realized on his you can see he has like a goat pin.
Oh, that. Oh, fuck you in this.
So I think that's the opposite of what you wanted to do.
Bamfinet.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's like what the Bamfinet, I think.
Yeah. That's very cool. I didn't think about that. But yeah, one of the things I like about this movie is like it does kind of the same thing again, but rather than just like literally just doing like a new family, because like I saw that like we had our Grace, and then there was someone else new, and like in the trailers I was kind of guessing, okay, I guess I don't know if I really saw the trailers for this, but like just looking at promotional footage, I was kind of assuming, okay, so she's marrying a rich family and they get hide and seek, and then somehow our original character gets caught up with it. That's what I was guessing, which sounds really lame to me. But no, what they instead do is out of the frying pan into fire, where Grace is still the focal point just because she survived the first one.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I figured it kind of had to be something like that because, like, she just survived, like, their devil, like, cult practices. Like, you think they can just kind of, like, let her run free now? Like,
I mean, they might assume nobody would believe her, which it might be fairly unbelievable. Yeah. The cop at the beginning was not believing her. He just thought she massacred them all. But let's be real, they had it coming. Okay. Promotional photos, cool. But yeah, no, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I'd say I'd probably put it about on par with the first one. So if you enjoyed the first one, absolutely check this out.
yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. I definitely enjoyed seeing Sarah Michelle Gellar again. Disappointed about the Buffy reboot, but well.
Speaking of Sarah Michelle Gellar and disappointment, last week my folks were out of town, so I was like staying over there a lot of the nights, checking in on their little dog. And one of the nights I decided to stay, I watched the new I Know What You Did Last Summer movie.
Yeah.
And she makes a cameo in it as like some sort of ghost haunting a person. And it so 3 of the 4 original cast members appear in that movie.
Oh, wild.
And it was a little disappointing, that movie.
Well, I haven't seen any of the I Know What You Did Last Summer movies, so I'm behind on it. But yeah, this was solid. I enjoyed this quite a bit. I'll also say, spoiler alert, Sarah Michelle Gellar does not play a nice person in this movie.
No, she's an absolute bitch, and I kind of love it.
Yeah. Anything you guys want to add?
No.
Not really.
All right.
Said all that needs to be said.
Daredevil season 2, episode 1.
Yeah.
So this is just the beginning of the season, and you know what? I think I kind of want to kick over to Ashleen and get her brief thoughts, because she's somebody I think you've probably maybe seen a little bit of the original Daredevil series, but that's it. So
I will say the fact that it's the first episode of season 2 explains a little bit for me, because I did feel like I was kind of a little bit like, oh, I'm almost happening. I will say though, admittedly, I was kind of tired and not completely locked in. I watched it. I watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
Certainly, political allegories aren't real.
Okay, so actually we can dive into it right now. So I remember lots of people were criticizing the first season, just saying they're making Wilson Fisk Trump, and that was before Trump had kind of weaponized ICE to be his own personal army, and like Wilson Fisk is weaponizing the law of like just loyal guys to him to be his personal army. People were like, oh, they're making it political, and I remember being like, he's actually doing lots of fascist things. So unless you think Trump's a fascist, he's not really good allegory for Trump.
And
but as time has gotten by, it's gotten more and more clear. But all this stuff was set up for Wilson Fisk before Trump did it. It's art mirroring society, but not on purpose. Obviously, it's like.
It's art. It's like it's art imitating life, imitating. Yeah.
So like a lot of the stuff they were criticizing Trump for, it's like, well, that hasn't happened, and then it happened. It's like, okay, well, it's not imitating Trump, but like you do have to admit, this is the stuff a bad guy would do, right? But yeah, diving into this, I didn't rewatch the first season or anything, but. Yeah, this is kind of setting up where it's left off. Daredevil is, on the run because, vigilanteism is completely illegal at this point. But he's out trying to stop Kingpin and his stuff. We see these fluff pieces about Kingpin, about how he's this amazing mayor who really cleaned up the town. He's done great. Sure. There's also what else? But yeah, there was this interesting scene where we actually see, for a moment, it looked like Kingpin would be under pressure because the governor was like, sent his guys down and was like, the fuck are you doing? Like, you can't be doing all this. I'm the fucking governor, for fuck's sake. And then Matthew Lillard, aka Mr. Charles from Washington or Langley, comes down, and they all shut up and just kind of get in line. It's still not 100% clear who exactly he is. Langley obviously implies CIA, but I'm a little suspicious of that. Maybe CIA is completely corrupt in this. Who knows?
Maybe Black Ops.
Yeah, Black Ops, maybe. But yeah, he is definitely a very sus guy. And then we see in a private meeting, he is absolutely not afraid of Wilson at all. Like he like, he's not like an enemy of him, but he's not afraid to tell him how it is. This is the situation.
He might be from the same place that his old assistant was, like his old former job. The one that Karen just shot point blank.
Wesley, yes.
Yeah, the one that she just like, yeah, no, boom.
Yeah. By the way, it also looks like Karen's going to be playing a much bigger role this season, which I'm grateful for. It also seems like Daredevil's, it doesn't seem like he is back with her, which is cool because his girlfriend in season 1, who is still here, I was not a huge fan of her, but I'm still not a huge fan of her, especially watching this episode.
Karen?
No, his girlfriend from season 1. I'm brain farting on her.
The
therapist. Yeah.
Yeah.
In case you're wondering, Ashley, because he didn't really bring it up here, she is the one in this episode who, like, she was interviewing the swordsman, and they're like, "Can you fudge it so we can say like he's sociopath?" And she's like, "Oh, okay." And she fudges his answers so they can say that.
Thank you, Chris. Heather is her name.
Heather, yes, Heather.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, I one of the things that drove me nuts in season 1 was essentially Wilson Fisk, not Wilson Fisk, but like Daredevil's dating her, and it's like, obviously you either need to tell her that you're Daredevil so she can understand what's going on, or you need to fucking break up with her. And that was kind of the storyline throughout season 1, where I'm like, fucking dude, just break up with her, because I don't trust her to know that you're Daredevil, so just fucking end it. Just stop.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like she would be.
She doesn't seem like she would handle it at all. Yeah, so
yeah, she wouldn't be down with that information.
Yeah. But he's back together with Karen, who's much cooler. So, hey.
Yeah, and it looks like Karen's training and fighting, and I just go, fuck yeah.
Yeah, Karen's awesome.
Because we already know she's capable, because, she shot Wesley point blank.
Because he's a fucker. But yeah, essentially, Daredevil's working behind the scenes for Fisk, who is just full-on fascist in the city. The city's under martial law still. Things are going poorly. There's not that many pictures.
Tony Soprano Jr. is a little punk.
Yes. And then we're still learning about BB Urich, who obviously has she's doing the fluff pieces for Fisk, but also there's these other underground pieces criticizing Fisk getting leaked, and I'm assuming she's responsible for those too, just not putting her name on it. That hasn't been like confirmed yet or not. I'm just kind of assuming that. And then Bullseye is here, but we haven't seen him yet. But we have seen his calling card pop up right at the end when some goons find out who Daredevil is. And
I'll admit, I was a little pissed that the episode ended there, because I was like, damn it, I want to watch more now.
Yeah, exactly. No, it does give you the cliffhanger to get to more.
Yeah, you're welcome, Bullseye.
Yeah.
And it's like,
well, I'm not gonna lie.
At least he's on Daredevil's side now.
Well, we'll have to see. But when those guys first went down, I was like, oh man, please tell me it's Frank. If it's Frank, we're cool. And then it's Bullseye's like, God damn it, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's Frank, awesome. Can I see? Because that means episode 2 is going to open with him taking out that room of wannabes.
Yeah. Which was in that storyline I love. So like,
him calling all of them out and calling them fake posers.
Yeah. So a lot of the Fisk followers we get in season 1 are
ice agents.
But they're essentially ice agents. But like, a lot of them like have like Punisher logos and stuff on their guns and on their phones. They're big fans of the Punisher.
Ooh, I don't know about that, Chris.
But
Mike's good, but not his dad good. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
But yeah, they're huge fans of the Punisher, and the Punisher they capture the Punisher, and they're like, "Why aren't you fans of us? We're fans of you." And he's like, "Cause you guys are a fucking joke. Like you,
you guys dress up and pretend to be me.
Yeah, like you don't understand. Being me kind of fucking sucks.
You're fucking cosplayers. You're a
Yeah.
fucking joke.
Yeah.
All of that was just chef's kiss.
Yeah, no, I loved that.
That seemed like every frustrated Punisher writer for years just venting.
Yeah, you guys do not understand this fucking character. Stop wearing his logo. Paul. So I'm kind of going through One Piece. I am absolutely watching the dub version. I like when it comes to live action, I have to do subtitles because I can't handle live action dubbed. But like animation, as long as they get good voice actors, it's dubbed to begin with. So I usually just go with dubbed. Although I do think it's interesting because the subtitles in the dubbed and what they say are always different. It throws you off a bit. Anyways, that's a little bit sidetracked there.
I normally go for subtitles no matter what because it makes me feel like I'm closer to what like the original intention was, even if that's not necessarily always true.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
like because then it's like I'm hearing like
you are hearing
it
what
the
was
same
originally
way. Even if
done. Yeah,
obviously, like when it's translated, it's going to probably lose some nuance and stuff. But yeah.
But yeah, that's a side note. For me, I thought this was I think this is a decent episode to start the season. I kind of want to see what they're doing. Like they haven't done a whole lot this episode yet. Introduces Heather that still sucks. Introduces that he's back with Karen. Like Jessica Jones was prominent in the advertising. She is not in this episode
yet.
Matthew Lillard is definitely not a good guy.
I think he's gonna be the main baddie aside from Fisk this season.
Yeah.
Which I am absolutely on board for.
Dude, he's a cool actor, so I'm always down with that.
Yeah,
despite what Quentin Tarantino fucking says, he's a good one.
You know what? He also said Paul Dano is a terrible actor.
Yeah,
obviously he's never seen Love and Mercy. So
yeah.
And Paul Dano was fucking phenomenal in that movie.
Yes.
I know. I heard that Quentin Tarantino had said that about Matthew Lillard, and I was like, why did he say that? Though?
Yeah.
Like
that seems
what provoked him. Like
so unnecessary.
Why?
Yeah.
I'm just like in like a. I'm just gonna say my own name so that way I'm not saying anything bad about anyone else. But you're just in the middle of an interview and you're like, by the way, Ashleen cannot act, she cannot sing. Just my opinion. Like what?
I mean,
yeah.
Well, it was Andy Weir. Well, like more recently, Andy Weir went on fucking Critical Drinkers podcast of all places. And was talking about how all Star Trek apparently sucked. I haven't seen the clip. I've heard there's more nuances to it. But he did come out and apologize for it because it's like
he was
grifting. There's lots of people who are like, dude, like if you're an artist, don't just shit on other artists. Just don't do that.
Yeah, we learned that about Timothy Chardonnay.
Yeah, just don't do that. Owen Wilson was another person that he criticized, and an argument can be made. Owen Wilson's definitely an acquired taste, but like, dude, no,
dude, the guy survived a few suicide attempts. I think we should at least be a little fucking empathetic towards him.
Yes.
Acting is like a really vulnerable form of performance too. Like it's not like you got to be really putting yourself out there, and yeah.
Andy Weir, that was disappointing, but the vibe I get overall is that like he went on a douchebags podcast. I think he just went onto it because it was a big podcast and he went on to it. But yeah, Critical Drinkers fucking douchebag. And like I think honestly, like he did apologize for it, which tells me like he did it. He doesn't like that he did it and he apologizes. And I'm like, I'm willing to accept that. Honestly, we'll see future behavior, but like, right now I'm fine at calling it. calling a spade a spade.
Honestly, I'm very desensitized to apologies. I've seen so many that it's like it doesn't really necessarily mean anything to me.
After the apology, you just have to see how they behave later,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Do they mean it? You know.
But when it comes to real apologies, I think South Park made fun of them, like for people of predominance, the best. When they did the BP oil spills and they were posing as the CEO of him, just going, "We're sorry."
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, and it's just like it sounds so disingenuous and non-sincere, and it's like, yeah, that's how every single like apology from from a predominant person sounds like to me. Except for the one when they genuinely did apologize to Al Gore for making fun of him about global warming years later, when they were like, "Look, we were wrong, our bad."
Yeah,
and then I don't think you're cereal.
But yeah, like the apologies, you always have to take, you know,
grain of salt.
Yeah, well, grain of salt, but like you also have to judge it for what it is. I remember the apology that always stuck with me was Christian Bale after his fucking Terminator Salvation rant.
Oh, the light me, don't fight me, bro.
Well, yeah, he like that rant was ridiculous, but his apology was so fucking genuine and so just unrepentant, where he's just like, that is all on me, everything is on me, that, you know, and
yeah, his behavior was completely unacceptable. It's like,
yeah, and he completely agreed. He was like, yeah, I was completely out of line, it was completely unacceptable. Listen, I was playing John Connor, it's a character with like in a weird mental space, so it put me in a weird mental space, and like the hosts were like, oh yeah, that's totally understandable, and he went, no, that's a reason. It's not an excuse. What I did was unacceptable, you know. And I was like, okay, cool, yeah.
Yeah, well, you're right. Today is also Trans Visibility Day, so happy Trans Visibility Day.
Yeah,
let's go.
Yes.
We see you.
Trans rights are human rights.
Fucking hey.
Yes.
I can see you, no matter where you hide. I can see you.
Okay.
All right.
I see you, trans people.
All right. We're trying to be supportive, but not creepy. But you know what? Sight is sight. All right.
I see you.
Here you go.
Oh man, we've taken this to another level, guys. But yeah, I listen. Did this episode like thrill me? It's fine, but like it could be good. Yeah,
it was good to get your feet wet back into the series.
Yeah. Still want to see what's going on. I can't really judge the season yet because like it's just one episode. I thought the episode was fine.
Yeah,
but like it's laying the groundwork for something that could be really cool later.
It totally makes me think that, you know, he's absolutely going to be in the new Spider-Man movie.
Oh, that'd be so awesome. Because I think we know Frank's gonna be in that, so
and we also know Hulk might be in it. Well,
we know Bruce is in it. Yeah,
and I don't know. I mean, I've watched the trailer a few times already, just because that opening shot, man, that opening shot in the trailer is just so cool.
It is,
but yeah. But I did notice that Bruce is wearing what I could only presume is an inhibitor bracelet on his wrist. So I'm sure it's like, you know, keeping the Hulk at bay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So something tells me that those are going to get broken at some point.
Yeah.
And I just wonder, are we going to get like OG Rage Monster Hulk?
Well, I mean, you know, I think another big hint that the Daredevil might be in this new Spider-Man movie is seeing that Spider-Man will be going up against the Hand in the new movie, which is like,
yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah.
At first I was like, is that the 5? No, that's not the 5 rings. That's the Hand.
Yeah.
Yes.
And, you know, Spider-Man has gone up against them before. You know, you don't need Daredevil for that. That being said, Daredevil is the main guy who goes up against the Hand. So I'm not saying that definitely locks in Daredevil's in that, but gets you wondering.
I'm kind of hoping for more She-Hulk, but I do believe the actress stepped away from the role, which is a bummer.
Yeah. I know, Tatiana Maslany was. I think it had to do with the Jimmy. Yeah, the Jimmy Kimmel stuff made her really want to back away, which I get.
I get to.
Yeah.
And misogynist pigs are going to be misogynist dickweeds. So.
Oh yeah, listen, man, was She-Hulk a perfect series? No.
No.
But was it as bad as they made out? No.
No,
There was
they just
actually
didn't.
some
They,
decent fucking episodes.
they just
saying,
didn't like it being such
Yeah.
a female-centric show, and because it's an attack of their fragile little huevos.
Yes.
They're tiny little minuscule huevos.
Yes. That's a euphemism for dick, by the way.
Oh no, bolus.
Okay.
Huevos, plural. Well, yeah. The other ones for that are pecker. I'm just gonna stick with that one.
I mean, let's face it, the way a lot of these guys talk, that's the vibes to give off. But yeah. I don't have anything to add. Daredevil was intriguing. Let me go.
I would rather watch the Mithrigan again.
Mithrigan? No, not Mithrigan.
Yes. Oh, so some trailers dropped today.
Oh, okay. Yes, we did get Masters of the Universe, and
which I've already watched, but I will gladly watch again. And I think we're deep enough into the stream that it won't get interrupted, hopefully. But
hopefully it won't get interrupted. But also,
I know in this one we hear Skeletor speak.
Ooh, Jared Leto.
But yeah, it's unrecognizable as Leto.
Yeah,
I will not what you're wanting, or at least for me.
I will go ahead and say so. Like, we got Supergirl and Masters of the Universe trailers dropped today. I'm pretty excited for Supergirl. I think that's going to be awesome. That's based on a Tom King story. Tom King's probably one of my favorite comic writers. I won't read that story. I'm excited to watch that movie. And then Masters of the Universe, which I'm not going to lie, part of the reason I added to the podcast is as an excuse to talk about the 80s canon movie, which I kind of love, but is also terrible.
I mean, that's Dolph Lundgren, isn't it?
Yes. And Frank Langella as Skeletor.
Frank Langella. It's Frank Langella. Like,
yeah. Listen, the little thing I learned about that movie was Dolph Lundgren hated working on that movie, and Frank Langella loved working on that movie. And it's like it kind of comes off. But we'll go ahead and start with the new Master of the Universe trailer here. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Let me pause this. There is, like, outside of Jared Leto, I do think there's some good casting in this. Obviously,
GTA, if they're upset about it, I could honestly give one iota of a fuck.
Yeah,
they can get the fuck over it and not watch it and shut the fuck up, or just yeah.
Well, I thought it was funny how when the teaser came out, they all got offended because Adam's on Earth and he has a nameplate that says Adam Prince or whatever, and underneath it says him. Yeah, and it's an obvious joke. It's an obvious joke because he's fucking He-Man. Oh my God. But the judge got all upset because it's pronouns. It's like
it's obviously a joke on He-Man, and it's just like, oh God, you guys are fucking.
They all got outraged.
He-Man pronouns.
Yeah, there was people literally saying they gave He-Man pronouns. It's seriousness, and I'm like,
and just looking
how fucking stupid are you?
I saw somebody say that, and I want you to reread what you just posted a few times until that sinks in.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
You just don't understand it, and you don't understand the English language.
Yeah.
So, okay.
But the couple of castings I really like. So obviously Idris Elba as Man at Arms, I think is fucking perfect.
Idris Elba, I don't give a shit.
I love Alison Brie as Evil Lynn. I'm like, fuck, that sounds awesome.
I saw that and was like, oh hell yes.
Yeah. Like, listen, man, Meg Foster did it in the 80s one, and I was like, that's great casting. And I was like, who are you gonna get to play Evil Lynn in the new one? And it said Alison Brie. I'm like, oh.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm interested to see her play a bad person. I'm here for that.
Mm-hmm. But yes. So if you're watching this later, this is probably gonna get clipped out, but hopefully the stream won't get taken down. But yes,
Hopefully not.
yeah. But yeah, we'll go ahead and check out this trailer, and then we'll do Supergirl, which is the one I'm really excited for.
And here we go.
I know most of you don't remember me, but I know all of you. Even though I was
Okay, that was silly, but I did appreciate that there.
yeah.
I did. Yeah.
I hope it's in the movie like that.
That would be great.
stuck light years away on Earth. I never stopped trying to get back home.
Everything changed since you left.
It's all gone. Skeletor took my family. And he destroyed our world. It's all my fault. I know how it feels to fail. Take the sword. And when you fall, that's your chance to stand tall.
The universe shall quake in my shadow.
This is my home. I'm gonna fight for it. But I can't do it without you.
Somebody wants to brawl.
I need every man, woman, or whatever that is.
You may have the power, but you're too scared to use it.
Trust me, I know how to use it.
Not a huge.
I don't really know what Skeletor's supposed to sound like.
He sounds like Frank Langella cheesing the shit out of it.
In the cartoon, he was more like,
yeah, he was more like,
I do think I've heard that actually, and I have a level of respect for that. I will say one thing I just didn't really like. I felt like he was kind of slurring through his words a little bit.
Yeah,
Well,
it was a little tough to understand. A bit.
It's probably because Jared Leto was too smugly high on himself.
Yeah, I'm going to be real, like, dude, like he's probably like, I'm going to be brilliant at Skeletor, and it's like, motherfucker, just cheese it.
I had no idea COVID was a thing because I went to exile at the Joshua Tree.
Oh, dude.
That is an actual quote by him. That is an actual quote. Yeah, an actual quote by him.
Yeah, listen.
You think you have the power?
Yeah.
The power.
To me, Skeletor should be one of those really fun roles where you just get in there and just
you should choose some fucking scenery.
Oh, dude, there should be no scenery left when you're fucking done. Just like all in on it.
Chewing with mouth full. I don't know if Orko's gonna be in this. Wow, I fucking hope it's like an end credits scene.
They are leaning way more in the animated series than the original movie did.
And you know what? I can, if I could just make a little bit of a quick like fan cast for that, John Mulaney.
Oh, that could be fun. Yeah.
I don't know why. Just
as Orko.
As Orko. Because
the little goofy flying dude. John Mulaney as Skeletor would be
I can see it.
Hi, He-Man.
You know what?
That also would be hilarious too.
Mulaney doing that, yeah.
just him doing John Mulaney, but like not even the voice of Skeletor, but just John Mulaney reading the dialogue.
Oh, God. I could see that. That could be fun.
the Chris Pratt.
Oh God. That's next week. That's we're gonna see that movie tomorrow. Your brother's gonna be
we
excited.
are.
We're gonna see Mario tomorrow. I'm no Evan's excited. And I'm like, it'll be fun to bring him out to the theater.
Well, no, I mean, like that first one was good, and the stuff I've seen, and I heard a rumor about the new one and a cameo that's going to be in this new one. Star Fox.
Ooh.
So I'm like, okay, that's cool. Chris Pratt as a person still sucks.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. Anytime you're thinking, oh, maybe we shouldn't be so hard on him, he comes out and says something fucking stupid again.
No.
I feel like he just plays himself every time.
He pretended that his first kid that he had with Anna Faris didn't exist one year, and made a post about his current.
Gross.
I fuck him forever.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
When I saw that,
Fuck
I was like,
forever.
"Oh, fuck you, man!"
Like, I don't have kids, but like, how the fuck do you get off doing that? Like, fuck you, dude.
So
that's why I would always pay for an Anna Faris movie over his every time.
Oh yeah, well, fuck.
And we're probably going to here soon.
Anyways, let's get to more.
Yes, let's get back to it.
You tell everyone that you're from another planet. It just makes you sound a little very crazy.
Okay, so
that was fucking cool.
Yeah, it was cool. I would say my complaint is kind of like the complaint I had at the teaser. Like, obviously, it's going to be CGI heavy, and like I'm getting to a point where like even decent CGI, I'm kind of like, it just looks fake to me. Because it's just so overused. That being said, like it looks solid. Like they're definitely putting more into it than they did the '80s one. You know, we'll see. We'll see if it's as good though. But yeah,
I forgot about the Heels babyface thing. Fucking pronouns.
Oh fuck! Listen, heel versus babyface is a piece of shit. And that rant is bigoted garbage.
He bitched
but
about
his
it in the
comic
video
timing
game.
was pretty funny in that. His comic timing.
Yeah. He bitched about it in a video game and then proceeded to play said video game.
Yes. It's like...
Yeah, that's. I think now what we should do is instead just we should take some of those and I could just read their shit takes as my Skeletor voice. I think that
work.
Yes, that's works. Fucking pronouns.
I just want to get immersed in the world and then fucking pronouns.
Gender ambiguity.
I mean, part of the issue is like when you get so offended over a fucking drop down menu in a character creator screen.
I just
fucking drop down.
I mean,
deal with it, man.
Touch some fucking grass.
Yeah. Fuck off, man. It is a fucking character creator. Just have fun.
You should be more pissed at like ICE agents raping people in the detainment centers.
Yeah.
But that's another thing.
No, listen, we have to get mad because they gave He-Man pronouns.
Not He-Man.
He-Man pronouns. Woke garbage.
But I will say
so good.
That looked good.
That did. That looked really, really good.
Okay, now
I was just touching base.
Come on, pause. Okay, now we're gonna get into the Supergirl trailer. I'm pretty fucking excited for this movie.
Corn sweat. Sorry, that I'm done.
Skeletor's not in this one.
You're so good. You can't hold it back.
It's the perfect Skeletor voice.
You have to share your talent with the world.
All right, so this is our first full trailer of Supergirl. We got the teaser of this one before too, so let's check this out.
Hey, I was just touching base to see when you think you might be coming back. You know, I'm just worried that you're not going to find your stride here if you keep going off-world all the time, Kara. I'm worried you're not going to find your people.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, Clark. I have no people. Home is wherever you are, buddy. Crypto and I at least had each other. Honestly, I thought we were lucky. But luck, almost by definition, runs out.
Real quick, she should probably learn to discipline her dog a little bit. I'm just saying. I don't want to judge, but like Crypto is a menace.
Crypto should be allowed to do whatever he wants forever. You know, he's
a bit much, Ashley.
He decides the law of the land.
He is the best dog, but also he's a bit much. She can't even put down her drink. She can't even...
Yes, Chris, I agree.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, nothing better touch Crypto. Nothing better.
I will hurt. Fuck him.
What can I do?
The brigands carry the antidote on that person. He has 3 days.
No!
He has 3 days?
Oh
rip their fucking spines out, Supergirl.
Oh, dude, yeah, you don't fuck with somebody's pet. Fuck these people.
You cannot give up on me. It's the crime of the Yellow Hills, who murdered my innocent family.
Just do what I say. And don't die. This does not look like this is gonna end well for you guys.
Stop. You're hurting my head.
Hey, we get a little bit more Lobo, and I do think Jason Momoa is way more suited for Lobo than he was for Aquaman.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
Revenge. It won't take your pain away.
Your eyes are beautiful when you cry. A lot of pain. A lot of suffering.
There's no home without you, buddy.
Aren't you the ditz from that dive bar?
Bunny, that's what I've been calling you.
Touche.
Looks awesome. I'm
Looks
so
legit.
pumped for this one. Yeah,
Looks good.
This should be awesome.
Yeah, they're probably gonna really, be mad because girl lead boss and
Of course, yeah.
fragile masculinity threatened, and
Obviously, because there's a girl lead character, obviously that means it's a bad movie, right? Because bad writing and such.
Because
No, this looks awesome. I guess haters gonna hate. Oh God, did I just quote Taylor Swift? That feels gross.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine.
I mean, it is an accurate statement.
Hey, you know what?
Mm.
Her music isn't my thing. I wouldn't actively or recreationally listen to her stuff.
Yeah.
But after the end of the first Eras tour, she gave every crew member like a 100% bonus.
Yeah, as I recall, she gave a really huge bonus to everybody.
I kind of really respect that, because those are the people that make those shows happen.
Yes.
And they are the real hard working people. So I kind of respect that.
True, absolutely.
Not my thing musically, but
oh yeah. And Chris is bringing up all the judges talk about how James Gunn wrote, and like every time Supergirl comes up, they bring up James Gunn. It's like, okay, he's the studio head. So like, did he have involvement? I'm sure, but like, he didn't write it. He didn't direct it. Like, this isn't his film. He's just a producer.
He picked the best people to do it.
Yes. Which is what he always said.
Followed the vision that he wants to take the full thing.
Yes.
Like, Well, I saw somebody already saying like, well, apparently if Paramount buys them, the whole DC is done because they hate the anti-woke and and James Gunn has always been anti-woke, and it's just or he's been woke and anti-Trump, and it's like, oh my god, guys, just
Yeah.
I saw that earlier today. And then about an hour later, the Supergirl 2 or the Supergirl trailer dropped.
Yeah.
And I'm just, and then I went back to that person's channel and that video's gone.
Well, it was John Campea who was proposing that maybe James Gunn's going to quit before the Paramount purchase, which I don't know. I don't really see that happening.
I don't think he's going to walk away from that contract.
Yeah. Listen, could he be right and I'm wrong? Sure. But like, I don't see it happening. I don't.
Oh yeah, I know. They just want to grift off the Snyderverse, which is.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and if we're talking about like the Chuds, yeah. Listen, the Chuds are not going to be happy with anything. The only times they might be happy are if almost like if they're allowed to be happy, like if it's something that's like unambiguously loved. I know they came out like at first they were kind of shitting on Wonder Man, but then Wonder Man came out to like no fanfare, so they ignored it, and then people watched it and enjoyed it, and they were like, "Well, we liked Wonder Man." It's like you're not even fucking talking about it. Like, shut the fuck up. You were hating on it before because they changed him to a black guy, and it's like, okay, but it's actually a good fucking show, and the guy does a great job.
No, I've heard somebody use that argument before with, and well, maybe he was just the better actor, and he just got the role.
Yes,
because
he did a great job. Yeah,
actor.
Yeah. But yeah, both those trailers look solid, especially Supergirl. I'm really excited for that.
Yeah,
that's going to be a really good one. Oh wait, and next week, we're talking about the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Yes, we got Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord, which is the first time I put a Star Wars animated series on here, and I did that simply because the fucking trailers for that look fire. So I'm intrigued. And then we're finally gonna get to young Sherlock.
Yes,
which I've been kind of excited because those trailers looked good. It's not getting a whole lot of buzz, but I still kind of want to check it out. But that is the plan for next week. Anything you guys want to add?
No.
I feel I've said my piece.
Yeah, listen, John Campea, like everybody like, because I criticize a lot of people, everybody's like, oh, you just you criticize, you call everybody bigots who you disagree with. It's like, okay, John Campea is a key example of somebody who I disagree with a fucking lot. But he's not a bigot. He's not a grifter. He's not a chud. He's not any of those things. He's just someone who I disagree with a lot. People call grifter, bigots, and chuds. I call them that because they're grifter, bigots, and chuds. Because
I wouldn't call the guy who does CinemaSins that, though I disagree with him a lot of the times, but his shit's still entertaining.
I want, like, as much as I disagree with CinemaSins a lot, I wouldn't call them that.
No, like I think like they're just like half the time I think they're just being petty, but it's hilarious.
Oh yeah, they're being really petty. But yeah,
but it's hilarious.
Yeah,
they found a good formula for it, and it's great.
Mm-hmm.
But also, there's some of them where I go, fuck you.
Yeah,
you're right. You're right, but fuck you.
That's why I can't watch that too much, because every once in a while I get to one of the criticisms they mount, and I'm like, no, that's just dumb. No. But yeah,
3C Films is another one. I think he likes to make his own conclusions more than actual fact. But I'll still watch his stuff. But a lot of guys go, dude, just shh, calm down.
Oh yeah, so Robert Murray Burnett, who frequently streams with John Campea, is absolutely a chud. Just FYI.
Oh yeah.
He's awful. But yes, so Mario, Darth Maul, and then young Sherlock next week. That might be the next time I'm live too, because I got I'm with these people, these little people, until the end of spring break.
The Cretans.
And just to do this stream, I had to drag her into it. You know,
Yeah.
it was awful.
Yeah, it was really scary. I was like, no,
Mhm.
don't make me watch movies. I've never done that before.
By the way, not that anybody on stream's ever going to be able to watch it, but she just did a performance of Hairspray at her school where she got to play the villain Velma.
Yes.
And she crushed it.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
She was
Bravo.
amazing.
Bravo.
Yeah, if you ever stumble, like I think it's an unlisted video, if you ever stumble across a video for Hairspray from Butler Tech School of the Arts, check it out. She is an amazing villain. She is.
Thank you.
But
yeah, it's unlisted.
yeah, it is unlisted. But you know, if you can track down, go for it. But guys, thank you so much for joining us. Like and subscribe. We got Bobby Quarters over here. Over here is Bobby Quarters. Ashleen's over here. She doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she might one day. And then, of course, you know, Organized Chaos. So definitely check out Bobby Quarters Organized Chaos podcast, which, by the way, lots of times I paywall the podcast over on my side. But you can go to the podcast channel or the Bobby Quarters channel and check
And
them out.
watch it for free.
It's right there. And of course, there's the regular podcasting channels where you can check them out there as well. I don't know how those work, but if you have an option to follow us over there, go ahead and do it. But guys, thank you for joining us. Party on and be excellent to each other.
Take care.